Okay. Pituitary Tumor Adventure, Thursday, June 17th, around 6:54. I have here my food. I'm really cold. Paul is really loud. My food, sorry, looks amazing, and it's basically always the same, but that's what I eat nowadays. Scrambled eggs, they're so moist, so delicious. Some ground beef, a package of liposomal vitamin C. You should actually take this on an empty stomach, but I like dipping this in it, and right now, who the fuck cares when I take it, as long as I take some. And today is also, yeah, it was wrong. So I really tried to set something up here. Oh my gosh, that is comfortable for me and you. So you can't see my beautiful food, but I think this should work. So and now it's also time for ivermectin. So I'm so uncomfortable, fuck. So ivermectin here. You see all the dates where I took it. There's one, you can't see it that clearly with a pen written. That's the one I took at my aunt's house. So we both took ivermectin to be safe from the big C, the big V, from all kinds of shit. And well, my big C test was negative. It actually, if you do some research, you might find that it helps a lot. There's a horse on it, because it also says somewhere, oh my gosh, I don't want to read that whole shit again. Well, it's anti-parasitic. It's for parasite control for how do you say, for horses actually. This one here, and it says somewhere it removes worms and bots with a single dose. Here, precautions. Ivermectin paste has been formulated specifically for use in horses only. The product should not be used in other animal species, as severe adverse reactions, including fatality in dogs, may result. And where the fuck, there's something else. I can't find it. Anyways, it does say somewhere that it shouldn't be used on humans. But that's bullshit. It's ivermectin can be used on mammals. Well, last time I checked, humans are mammals. And we've been taking it for a while now. Others have been taking it. It's totally fine. Oh well. So I've been doing that for a while now. Here, warning, do not use in horses intended for human consumption, not for use in humans. Keep this and all drugs out of reach of children. Yeah. So you're taking according to your weight. Wow, this is also something, a topic. I lost a shit ton of weight. not on purpose. We're not gonna talk about that today, but I will. I am eating more now. So it's like here I put according to weight, and then I put 125, what I always did. I usually was like, when I took it, maybe 126, 27, I got up to 130. Now I'm like, well, I weighed myself was 122.6. But 125 is okay. Yeah, maybe you can see it. So there's this little, so I really get a tiny small dose. Paul takes the double. It says apple flavor. It's gross as hell. It's like bitter, but not nice bitter. I love bitter, but this is gross bitter. And it smells, well, oh, I don't smell shit, of course. Really hope that comes back. But it smells like green apple, so you expect it to be sweet. It's not sweet at all, but I'm happy. So what do I put it on? I usually put it on just some food. I think I should take a sip of water first. So really, those are so cheap. I still right now, with all that shit going on, the big C, the big V, whatever you're more scared or paranoid of the C or the V. V's are different kinds. So we ordered like packages of 3 for like, they're really cheap. I don't know, one of those is $3 or I don't know. So let's take some here. And I suggest put it on food, but it doesn't matter. So I really just put it on here, you see. Actually, before I take this, I'm gonna close this up again. This little cap. So I have one more dose here. Gonna put that back. So today, I can't do that, is 6/17. Oh, that last time I took it was exactly a week ago, 7 days ago. Oh man, this is really fucked up. I hate it. I will do that later. So where is it? Oh, here. I'm also gonna add some vitamin C. Oops. And you just eat it and it's gross. You know what? I'm super happy right now. I'm so happy. It tastes so gross. You know why I'm so happy about that? That means I can still taste. Because, you know, you never know. Not allowed to bend over, but I need this here. So, that works. You know, I got surgery through my nose. There's always a chance you lose your smell and taste senses. So I'm super happy. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. I'm starting to heat up now. Like, don't touch me.
I didn't make you a lot of hot water.
No, get it away. I'm getting too hot now. I'm sorry. That's like what happens. But could you bring me, please, the cup of sparkling water cold? Thank you. I can taste salt. I'm sure it's not the same yet. I mean, it's like when you're congested, when you're sick, when you have a cold. It's not always the same severeness. You lose taste of smell, taste of smell, taste of taste. I don't know, sense of smell, sense of taste, and sometimes more, sometimes less. So it still feels like that. I can taste. I can definitely taste, but not as good yet, of course. Oh, now I waited too long. The eggs are not warm anymore. They are so delicious when they're like fresh. Well, they're still warm, but not hot. That's okay. So, yeah, and smelling, of course. I mean, listen to this shit. How can you smell something like with that? There's still time. So here you basically see what I've been eating. Yeah, this is also you're the witness right now. What I'm dealing with. Usually I wake up, I'm so cold. I'm like really super cold. I ask Paul, it's not cold in here. But now I'm starting to get warm and getting to get warm quickly. So still have problems with regulating temperature. So that's always so uncomfortable. Now I need to get rid of this. So I just keep talking. I'm doing that. Where was I? I'm still craving cold liquids. Oh, I need to get rid of this. Thank you so much. So,
rid of what?
This. It's suddenly, oh my gosh. Thank you. So the good thing is, I did taste how gross the ivermectin is.
That's excellent. Now, there's a little tiny chunk of chaga, like a pin, in there, so that's not dirt.
That's actually something I wanted to ask for later. Well, now I'm burning up, but maybe a mushroom tea.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest that to you. The next thing you should try is a cup of warm
because
chaga tea.
Yesterday night, but I was too tired to make it myself, but I was actually craving a cup of mushroom, so chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail tea. I was actually craving that. Like, I thought it would be good, but...
Okay, so your last Tylenol was at 4 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, I'm going to come in and ask you to take 1 Tylenol, okay?
Okay, I'm just gonna eat this here now.
Okay.
Should be fine.
Good. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm going to enjoy my coffee.
Sorry. Meat stuck in my teeth. It's really annoying. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah, this is what I've been eating since I got home from the hospital, since the 15th. We got home to Reno around 10 p.m. Especially the scrambled eggs are so delicious and they're the easiest to eat. Then just the ground beef, 73%. Usually, well, now it's just like usually it was very rare in the middle. And I really just like taking the ground beef, dip it into, it's really like honey consistency, to the vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C. think I have a package I can show you. Still have a little bit of, like, chewing is not that easy yet. Like, as much as I love meat on the bone, I wouldn't want that yet. Oh, there's so much. I'm getting so... These, I'm taking these. Again, you should take it on an empty stomach. Works much better. So you can absorb it, I think, probably even better. But right now, it's not the time for details or like... Also me, what I just experienced, I was so cold, now I'm so hot, now I'm good. This needs to get figured out too, but first, healing. First getting those both nostrils all the way open, no pain anymore, no oxy anymore, no Tylenol anymore, step by step, right? Then we can start fine-tuning to become superhuman. And with supplements and hormones, and I'm talking about me taking hormones because I most likely have to. Also, I pee a lot, I feel. Yes, I can finally drink much more again, but I think not so much. So I always, when I go pee, I kind of pee a lot, a quantity. But it's not so much that is concerning, and not right now it's not that concerning, but that we have to watch out. It's the frequency. And yeah, so my pituitary gland is basically gone. So we need to figure out what kind of hormones or what I need so my body will be able to make more hormones again. Yeah. Other stuff I can update. What just happened? At like 5 a.m., I was yawning for the first time since after surgery. And believe me, I was crazy tired at times, like especially the oxy. It like knocks me out. Or it was so crazy. The difference, as soon as I pulled out the tampon from the left side. Yes?
Laundry time.
Yeah, but I'm still doing that update.
Oh,
Well,
no, I didn't.
You came in like 3 times and it's still rolling.
And I'll be out of here. Where's the towel? Where's my towel? Here it is. Okay. Anything else you need washed that's colored?
Yeah, could you please check the bathroom floor?
Sure.
Some of those, look, not all of, I don't want you to wash anything, but you know these shorts
Yeah.
I'm wearing? I have different ones.
Yeah, they're laying on the floor in there.
Yeah, whatever, like shorts.
I'll wash them.
Because I need, that's all I wear right
I'll
now.
leave you alone.
Thank you. I told him I would do an update. "5 a.m., yawning, hospital, left side, left nostril. When they pulled out the tampon after, I think 5 days or 4 days. 4 days. Fuck, it hurt so much. Still need like time like digest to go down, like to burp. Then it's good. As soon as a tampon was out, I started to get so crazy tired, drowsy. And like in a way, like I could barely, I was like almost falling asleep while talking, like really like no fucking crazy. I mean, before I was also I was on the harder drugs, even harder drugs, of course, in the hospital. But as long as that tempo was in it, of course, I was tired as hell, but not like I fall asleep. That was so weird. So I've been tired since a long time, days, weeks, no, and so it was just weird. This morning at 5 a.m., I was yawning. Not too crazy, but because, I'm not, I really, I shouldn't put any pressure here. So I can't just yawn. Like, but I mean, it opens up a bit, but like, I can't just let go. Also, I'm so glad I don't have to sneeze or cough or anything like that. So I was thinking about that. And I yawned like 3 times. I was thinking, you know what? Was my body protecting me? Like, so far I didn't yawn because it would have been too dangerous. It would have been just not safe enough or something. And now, as I said, I still have to be careful with yawning, but it's okay. Yeah, it's still hard for me to. Maybe we can see like, ah, starting here. It hurts. It's still hard for me to open up my mouth all the way. When I woke up after surgery, my jaw hurt like crazy. Yeah, here I actually have something else to talk about. So, if you've been following me, you noticed when I wash out my nose, like really washing it out, my front teeth hurt so much. Like, what the fuck? Then maybe you remembered we thought it was a Tylenol because I had these weird ass half blue, half red coated Tylenols, and I cut them in fourths and I took the coating off because why should I swallow a piece of plastic around it? Whatever it is. So we thought the Tylenol makes my mouth or where it touches numb. That's why it's coated, so it doesn't touch anything before you swallow it. So I tried to change the way how I took these, and now I have different Tylenol. It's actually just pain relief from Walgreens. I have to bring the package over sometime, but it's just here. They have much less other ingredients in it. So, but still, and still now I can feel it a bit. Like here, like the gums here are kind of a bit numb, but kind of hurt. Not bad at all, but when I wash out my sinuses, they hurt like hell. So it's the salt water, the saline water, of course. And I really have to now put the towel over my two teeth here and like hold it with a little bit that pressure, and then it helps. But it's really, really annoying. It hurts. It's getting slowly a bit better. But the first few times, hey, it hurt so much. And so we were discussing that, and I had major surgery. There was all kind of shit going on. Um, the pituitary gland is in the middle of your head. They get access to it through the nose. So first of all, I actually wanted to look it up if I can see pictures or something how such a surgery really uh, works. But I have to be in a headlock because the pituitary gland is supposed to be less than 4 millimeters. It's tiny. Well, mine with the tumor was more than 10. It was like 10 times 16 times 12 or whatever millimeters. But so it's tiny, and then you have a camera and you tensile up your nose and they operate like it's like, right? So I can't move one little tiniest micromillimeter. So I'm sure I was in a headlock because I also have. Oh, you see, I just found it. It's also for a long time wearing glasses kind of hurt. Yeah, still here. It's always worse on this side. Here. Oh, that one is almost gone. Yeah. Oh, I thought he knocked. And here, it's not even out. Oh, I hate that. It's not even. Here, I must have been. I don't know what they did. I want to look it up how because I have scabs and swollen. And I think Paul said my entire face, my entire head was swollen. And yeah, oh, yeah, it still hurts. And as I said, my jaw was hurting so much. I mean, of course, I was, how do you say, incubated. So I had something down my throat. Yeah, I had something down my throat. So maybe, I don't know, that was resting like here where it's really sore, or maybe it's like a tiny bit open, and then the saline water, saline water over just a tiny wound, or you have like a little cut, you don't even feel it, but then salt water and suddenly it hurts like hell. So you see, you have to be, that's very careful. So yeah, and I don't know if as a for sure those two parts, but then maybe I was also in a lock here in my on my jaw, or yeah, I was strapped down probably, I don't know how, but and that's also, I'm sorry how I eat, but it's what it is. um uh it's also traumatizing for your entire body. So it's not just my nose that had to get straightened. So I don't know if they had to break the nose basically to straighten it. And well, my gland that got operated on. It always feels good that stuff comes out. And well, yeah, the throat where you had the tube down so you could breathe. It's not just your body parts that are physically affected, or those two parts here where they put me in a headlock. Your entire body goes through that trauma. Like my brain is also traumatized in a way. Well, luckily I don't remember shit. But as the pituitary gland is so close to the brain, and also, or even I feel like when you get surgery somewhere else, or in your back, or on your heart, or something, your brain gets traumatized too. because everything is connected. Also my heart, just my entire body, my endocrine system, my cardiovascular, just everything. It's like needs to recover what the fuck was going on there, right? Like something that not just happens all the time, and it's very traumatizing and stressful for the body. I mean, it needs to happen, and they did it in a very good way. Hey, I'm so glad. Apparently, before the, how do you call it? I think transnasal surgery, they, I think they took, basically, they cut open here. They basically stripped your face. So like they took this, like flipped this out. So they got or like drilled in like here. I don't know. So they got access. Oh, or like in the hairline, something with the hairline. Yeah, then they stripped that down, and holy fucking shit. So you stay in the hospital for at least 2 weeks. Like everything, yeah, cut open and swollen. So through the nose is like so much better. It's like amazing work they do, and we're super glad. But so we sometimes forget how your entire body is connected, and how when a part of your body doesn't function well, the other parts, they also get affected by that. They either try to take over. Sure, you know, when you like injure one side, one hand, one knee, one whatever, the other side then tries to take over, compensate as a, yeah, so you can't use this wrist anymore, or you can't uh move this for a while. You do even more on with that, and then this starts hurting. But also, yeah, anyways. So I know I say so a lot, like all the time. And actually, are there other words? You tell me, I don't know. I try not to listen to myself. I talk too much. And it's really annoying. I never get a break from myself. It's like, so I talk to you guys and I try not to listen to what I'm telling you. Haha. Whew. Eating is really much easier. Still a challenge. Yeah, so also of course so apparently my entire face was swollen, but of course especially my nose. Maybe I was even blue here. Paul said something, and I felt like here, like for example, I still don't want to do much, but this nose, because I got like, my nose was straightened this way. No, wait. Fuck, I don't know. I remember, but like here, that's okay. Oh, you see, I felt that actually on my teeth. Also, the gums teeth. When I push that nostril just a little bit down, like very gently. It's fine. Yeah, this hurts so much, and I need to tell that Paul, that's weird. I really feel that here. And also, like, here when I wipe, I don't know, how do you call this here? the mustache area. Here, like, but here I can't push that much, too much. It's getting better, but this side was much worse. And yeah, so like still can't completely fully open up my mouth yet. Oh, it actually feels good. Oh, I remember it felt so good in the hospital. Sometimes I took a towel, put it in the water, and just washed. Yeah, I'm getting hot now. And I need more cold water. Whew. Drinking works also so much better. I can even drink more than just one gulp at the time. You saw what I did, but I still have to be careful. That's also because I can breathe now while I drink. The hospital, I remember sometimes I just put my fingers in, put it around my mouth, on my lips, like into it, let it fall in a bit. So it was so dry. And yeah, you could probably argue that you make your lips more dry when you put water on it. When you're in the fucking hospital, first of all, you don't care. Okay, I almost spit it out again. You see, it's still hard. Sometimes they didn't even have a pill or something, just water. Sometimes it's still hard. So yeah, now I do have, I use it a lot. Oh, also something, I can't, put my lips together. I mean, I can put my lips together, but when you put lipstick on or chapstick and then actually not just close your mouth, like, like put your lips together. Try like this. I can do it a little bit now. It's kind of pulling here. This is also very crusted up right now. So when I use the little squirt thing, I want to say squirt gun, whatever this is, I put two here, two here. In a way, I don't like it because it's like crusting everything up, I feel. Like the salt, I feel like I have a salt blood crust. The washing out is better because then you really wash it out. But soon, probably after I'm done here eating, or after I decide to stop eating, or after I'm full, I can't eat anymore, I'm gonna wash out my sinuses again. This is Hupfi, by the way. Hupfi. One of my oldest ones. Ooh, now it's starting with the throbbing. Yep. Throbbing here. It's right nostril up here. Sometimes to the temple or to that part where it's swollen, and then up here. But it's all right, always right. Sometimes also a bit left, but right is so dominant. Oh, and my neck. You know, you also get so stiff everywhere. Paul tried to loosen up my neck sometimes, but yeah. In the hospital, they had these great. You put them around your calves, and they were plugged in. Then they kept one at a time, like with air or something. Like they tense up, so it's like wrapped around your calves. It tenses up, and it releases. Tenses up, and it releases. That's very important to not get blood clots in your legs when you can't move or walk around or you just lay down. And it felt so great, and like the blood circulation, and like if I ever get rich once, maybe I'm gonna get those for at home. Problem is, of course, they allow it. Well, not loud, but it's like it's a motor. I wish. I mean, sorry, I made some sound. I filmed it when I was in the hospital. In the hospital, you have all kinds of sounds and disturbing stuff. I'm so glad I'm back in my room. Well, I do miss the hospital bed. And somebody, oh, you must be looking forward for your own bed and stuff. I know that saying, like you're in vacation, someone, oh, I can't wait for my bed. Hell, do you know hospital beds? They're fucking amazing. You have all those buttons and stuff. And this is a couch. Oh, no, I want the hospital bed. But at home. What I want to show you. See this? Blackout curtains. So, because for some reason, Americans don't use blinds as a Stora. We call them Stora. Where it gets all the way dark. I don't know why. In Switzerland, you have them all over. Or how do you call them? You know, the ones you have shutters. Well, these are old buildings, maybe old houses. Then there are shutters, and they're not just for decoration. I've seen those here too, and they're just for decorations. You can't even move them. Like, what the fuck? In Switzerland, we have shutters that you can actually close. But it's like more old. Then the newer apartments and stuff, then you have usually like this or Stora, and it closes it as it blackens it out almost completely. Okay, so much about that. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. This is what it's actually so beautiful what I'm eating, like the yellow and then the brown, the dark, and then the orange from the vitamin C. Eat your rainbow, right? Fucking bullshit saying. But here you have some colorful, nice stuff. Carnivore doesn't have to be boring. If you don't believe me, go on my YouTube or especially Instagram. I have tons of recipes I came up myself or I got inspired by others. And still, my list, I won't believe. I probably still have a list of at least 50 things I want to try out with just meat and eggs. And I have even recipes with just meat, salt, water. So it doesn't have to be boring at all. But it also doesn't have to be complicated at all. Like, oh, why do you make all these like carnivore ravioli or carnivore bread or all those complicated things? So I figured I have easy and complicated stuff because I like complicated stuff. It's more interesting. Doesn't have to be. Just eat steak and eggs every day. Maybe some liver. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I mean, I was already tired, but now I don't have much energy. My windows are much bigger now that I can do stuff or talk, and it'll get so much better without the oxy. Hate what that does to me. But yeah, of course I am so tired. I don't know. So later today, I already mentioned it, I have to do a blood test. That's it for this video. Enjoy your day, night, or whatever. Don't forget your vitamin C. It's also delicious. No bad stuff in it, and this particular one is really good. I really recommend that. Wait, I can try something. I'm sure I'm gonna do it wrong because I have no idea. Here will show up my face, so to my channel. Here will show up a video suggestion. Here another one, and here another one. Maybe it was wrong. We'll see.